slant, get to the base of the bank. There's 20 feet of bank above me. Right here, this little window right here with this powdered sand on it. You can see it's all muddy down here. There's a layer in here about 8 inches thick. It's just like an ocean beach, like a nice ocean beach. And there's fire rock and flint all through it. This is what Indians were setting on between, I don't know, you can look at the age of them Amos points, 8,000 BP and 9,900. With the bifurcates coming out, this is the layer. 20 feet of earth above it. It must have been paradise here. Look how nice that sand is. You didn't really associate that with the river, but a long time ago, without the farming and agricultural runoff into the river with all the mud, this place would have been beautiful. Would have been paradise. Right there it is. This is all washed out. 2 foot of the banks come back in, but the beach is froze. It's still cold, but it's warming up. It's not near as cold as yesterday. I'm not cold at all. So hopefully I can get something today. I'm probably going to try to look till I find some. So later. Alright, I'm just walking along. I backed up. Water's right there. We got a little wash out here. You can see all the fire earth coming out here. Look at it. It's come from right up in here someplace out of that sand layer like I showed before. But look here. It's froze. River pebble, chert, black, busted open. You can see the spalling off of it, especially from that end. They took some flakes off of it in there. Here's another piece. I can't get that out, but that's just a flake. That's froze solid. If it was an arrowhead, I'd just pee on it to get it out. I've had to do it before, believe me. I'm sure a few of you guys have too, especially walking cornfields in the middle of winter. After the fall plow, I've peed on many points to get them out of the ground. Well, anyway, I'll get back. I'm gonna look all this stuff. I can't do much digging except right down by the water, so can't sift this stuff up. So probably just get home after I surface on it. Later. All right, you can see the water here. The water's up. It's usually down another 3 or 4 feet in this, but go up this little slope right to the base of the bank. You can see these layers that we're putting in here. You can see them coming out now. They were laid down, it's different like strata, so the stuff erodes at different layers. Sometimes it'll get undercut, but the bank come up and wash back about 5 feet. So what happened is, here's a fire hearth that's exactly how it was left by Indians. It's been moved around, of course, but this is a fire that was in the bank on this layer that's just now the edge of it's getting touched. And it's exposing it out. And right there's cracked up flint, river pebble. That's probably flint there too, all broken up. There'll be points all in this. It's too cold, of course. This stuff's, well, that one come out, but most of this is froze. It's unthawing. But this would be it. There's more flint right there. That could even be something. You see what I mean? This is just effing loaded. Picking with your hands, finding flint in here. That looks like a core to me. I'm gonna have to pee on it probably to get water or something to get this out. I'll throw some water up on this, see how it goes, and get back if it's anything. Later. Flake. But I come up here and started looking at this. It's a piece of flint ridge. It's like pink and white. Wow, that's nice stuff. Right out of this sand layer like I was talking about. This is the kind of stuff you want to look for. This has come from this fire hearth right around it. There was Indians sitting right here on this sand. This is in situ. This is how it was left. So that's why the stuff's in such good condition here, and on the river. There's no plow or nothing. It's just, you know, coming straight out of, like, this has been packed just to keep it in the best condition for thousands of years. This place is unbelievable. You see all the erosion coming out here. There's more fire rock sitting right there. Looks like a piece of flint right there in front of me sticking out of the bank. I'll look, it's good. Hopefully I can find a point. I haven't found nothing much yet, but flakes. Later. Walking this valley this morning. I've already been on the river. I got a couple pieces of footage. It's froze up everywhere. I think the water come up this time and the bank was just so froze that nothing really moved around. It was just frozen solid under the water. So it just came down and really didn't change much. But these creeks have been blown out. I haven't looked this one at all, but it's because it's been froze after the last hot water. I've been here I've walked from this way probably, well, 800 yards maybe. Maybe got to look 20% of it. Can't look that. Walked up around it, walked right into here. I got something here. I busted the ice off right here so I could get to it better, but I don't know if you can see this. I wanted to show it under the ice. It's right here. And it looks like a hard stone piece. Right under the ice here. I don't know if you can see that. It's right here. But I'm going to have to bust the ice the rest of the way to get this out of here. See what this is. Oh, oh wow. That's worth a trip. Man, that's the nicest celt I've found for a while. Man, that's nice. That's a beautiful piece. Alright, well, I'll just keep this on for a few minutes. We'll go up here and look this other bar up here. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be walking on this ice. This is 3 foot deep under me here probably. I went through the ice before. It's not over my head, so I'll live. This is a shame this has snow on it. This little bar right here usually has something on it. I find flint on it every time. There's a little bit to look. See, I can look. You can see it's unthawing here, but I gotta look. This is looking bad. There's more up here. These are the kind of places I find points right here in creeks. These little washouts, especially a lot of these big rocks hold stuff in behind them. This creek's a little bit different than most. Most of the stuff that comes out of the bank doesn't move a tremendous amount unless we get a high water, which there's not many high waters in this creek, maybe once or twice a year where it really gets up, if that. This stuff just gets moved around. I've surely picked this over a while, for a good while, 10 years anyway. But again, it's starting to rain now. Can't find something live here. I wish I could look more. This is killing me. I'm getting to look at about 20% of the ground here. It's going to warm up in the 40s today, but this is back in the valley. I don't know how much sun this is going to get. It might be several days. Hopefully the river will be unthawed today. I could have found points if I could have sifted, but I couldn't stick my shovel in the bank or the beach, except right along the water edge, and it was muddy. I recommend one of these too. If you're creek walking, especially for this reason. It's freezing now, man. If you're way out of way and don't have gloves on, you can just reach in the water and pick up interesting stuff with these. I have one that's even got less space in between the prongs that you can pick up arrowheads with. I wrapped the tips of it with black duct tape so that it doesn't leave metal marks on the points. They're easy to make. Well, I'll get back. I'm going to do another about a half hour of looking up in here, and then I'm going to go home. So later.